There is Frida Wolf and Harriet May Savitz. Do you ever have a worry that won't go away? What is a worry anyway? A worry is a thought that stops you from having fun, from feeling good, from being happy. Don't bother looking for a worry because you'll never find it. It's invisible, but it seems very real. Just suppose 100 elephants comes to tea and you discover you don't have any tea bags. Uh-oh. What will you do with a herd of thirsty elephants? Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by offering the elephants lemonade instead. That was a good idea. You can feel tired from a worry, or sad, or sick. A worry can feel like a heavy sack on your back. Only it isn't there. Suppose a gorilla at the playground borrows your skateboard and doesn't return it when he said he would. You give yourself a stomachache because you are sure that he will keep it forever. Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by going up to that gorilla and asking for it back. Or maybe you can make a deal. You can borrow his rollerblades, and the two of you can skate together. That was some good problem solving. So instead of just worrying about it, try and fix the problem. A worry can scare you out of your shoes. Suppose a monster moves in under your bed, and you're afraid if you go to sleep, it'll do something horrible, so you stay awake all night. Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by singing the monster lullabies until you both fall asleep. You think there's really a monster under your bed? No. But if you sing him a lullaby, it'll make you forget that you were worried about a monster being under your bed. A worry can make a perfect day seem gloomy. Suppose you are all ready for the first day of school, but you find out your new teacher is a bear. What will happen if you forget your homework? Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by thinking about how your teacher might feel in a new class. You give her a jar of honey to make her feel welcome. So your teacher might be just as worried as you are about starting the new school year. Anyone can have a worry. Parents, teachers, brothers, sisters, friends. Suppose Camille Camel, who is your best friend, is getting ready for a fancy party and falls and scrapes her knees. She's worried that she won't be able to go, and she comes to you for help, but you don't know what to do. Now both of you have a worry. But you can get rid of both worries by putting bright pink bandages with yellow stars on her scraped knees. She smiles and goes off to the party while your worry disappears because you helped a friend. A worry isn't polite. It has no manners. Just kind of shows up when you're not even expecting it. It doesn't ask if it can enter. It just barges in. And it will stay as long as you let it. Suppose Uncle Herman is coming to visit, and you know he'll want to see you. But his voice is loud as a roaring lion, and it makes you want to run away. Now that's a worry. Must have a really loud voice. But you can get rid of that worry by remembering that you always have a good time with Uncle Herman because he likes to play board games with you, and he doesn't talk so much then. Get out your checkers. Here he comes. Most of the time, something you worry about never happens. Suppose you see a rhinoceros walking on the other side of the street. He is so big and strong. What if he were to cross over and hit you? That is a worry. But he is on his way to the store and never even looks at you. So all that worrying for nothing. A worry is as big or as small as you let it be. Suppose a bald eagle makes a nest in your tangled hair and you think everyone will laugh at you because you have an eagle on your head. Or worse, it will build a nest so big you won't be able to get out of it. Or even worse than that, it will think you are a newborn eagle and fly away with you, and you'll never see your family again. Boy, that's a worry. Now that's certainly a worry, but you can stop that worry as soon as it gets started by getting a haircut. The eagle will just have to find another tangle to build its nest. So, how can you get rid of a worry once it starts worrying you? You can. Imagine it away. Put it in a suitcase and send it packing. Seal it in an envelope and mail it away. Stand it in the corner while you have fun. Hide it in a closet and close the door. See, don't let that worry get the best of you. Do something else. Take out your deck of cards and don't let it play. Write a story. Play with a friend. Bake a cake. So if you have a worry, just do something else so you don't think about it. These are all good ideas. Face it, look at it, and see if it makes any sense. Tell it to go away. Discuss your worry with someone else. Work on the thing that's worrying you. Think another thought. Remember a good time you had. Think about what you are doing and not about what might happen. And replace the worry with a happy thought. Let a worry thought remind you to smile. A worry knows something that you should know. You can get rid of a worry anytime you want. It just takes a little patience. Don't worry. You can do it. And this says slam. So they're slamming the door and making that worry go away. And you can do it too.